Welcome to Crystal Talks. Cynthia and I are, as always, thrilled to be here with you today. We're talking about a really cool stone today, and I know I say that all the time, but this stone is cool because of how it was used in history. At least I think so. So this stone, actually, according to the ancient Greeks, aligns with Mars, the god of war. And there were many warriors, Greeks, Romans, Native Americans, that used this stone crushed up on their bodies because it created a red paint-like appearance, and it was thought to keep them safe in battle. So, Cynthia, what are we talking about today?
The mirror finish hematite. Fascinating, fascinating stone, as Katie says. Each one is fascinating in a different way. So, yes, tell us a little bit more about the interesting facts of hematite, please, Katie.
Well, I think it's just so interesting that this, when you look at hematite, it's usually like a silver mirror-like color, or it's like a darker gray mirror-like color, but it's a very shiny mirror-like color. And when you ground it up, it turns into this red paint-like color, which is really, really cool. In fact, it was used in the Paleolithic era. Early humans ground up hematite to do their cave painting. So when you see those pictures of the red colored paint on cave walls, that is actually hematite grounded up. And it's been used throughout history, not just for that purpose, but for healing purposes. In Mesopotamia, it was used to cool the blood. In Egypt, it was used to treat inflammation. In ancient Babylon, the warriors carried it for strength to overcome their enemies. And it was actually believed that it could cause stone walls to fall. I'm not really sure if that's true, but I'll take their word for it. And in the Middle Ages, hematite acted as a farmer's talisman and was believed to strengthen their crops, strengthen their growth. And I think a lot of these uses come from the fact that hematite is so grounding.
Yes.
It is such a grounding stone. And in fact, if you hold a hematite or if you have a hematite bracelet, it is heavy. You can feel its heaviness. You can feel its grounded energy just by holding the stone, which is really, really cool. So, Cynthia, tell us about its many benefits.
It does. It has many benefits and interesting. You talk about the grounding, but it's known as the stone for the mind. It stimulates concentration and focus. It enhances memory and original thought. So there's again that interesting connection that we have, that we've mentioned in a couple of the other stones in this series, where you've got the two chakras, two areas working very strongly together. It also is a great stone for balancing. It focuses energy and emotions so that you have the balance between the body, mind, and spirit, which, that's an amazing benefit in and of itself. As Katie says, it grounds us, it protects us. It's in that grounding, it strengthens our connection with the earth, making us feel, as Katie said, more safe and secure. In that way, it endows us with courage, strength, endurance, and vitality. And of course, those are all things that we need as we go through transition, transformation, and we need that strength, that boosting. Hematite is a great one for that. It also dissolves negativity and helps prevent you from absorbing the negativity of others. Boosting your self-esteem, your feeling of survivability, enhancing willpower and reliability, and imparting confidence. All, again, those things that we need to move forward. Physically, this is another one that helps us to overcome addictions. Whether it's smoking, overeating, other forms of overindulgence. This is a great one to keep by your side for that. And it's very important for your blood supply. It restores, it strengthens, and it regulates the blood supply by stimulating the absorption of iron and the formation of red blood cells, and aiding other blood conditions such as anemia. At the same time, it supports our kidneys and helps regenerate tissue. And one that's, a lot of us go through. It helps with leg cramps and as well as anxiety and insomnia. So quite a range of benefits of that little mirror finished stone.
It does have quite a range. And, the thing is, because it's so grounding, we really don't give grounding energy enough, enough, like we don't celebrate it enough. We don't give it enough credit for what it really does. And like you were saying, hematite is also known as a stone of the mind. And that's because it is so grounding. Because if we're just up in that headspace, then we're often all over the place in chaos. But when we ground down, we're able to focus, we're able to have that clarity, we're able to enhance our thought process, our memories, and really focus the energies and emotions so that we can function. And really, all of these benefits kind of just speak to that power of that grounding energy. Such a cool stone. As you're talking, I'm like, okay, I need to find my hematite bracelet. I need to wear it. I really feel like it's calling to me today. Like I need this today, right now. Really great mantra to use with hematite is I am grounded and protected. But then like you add on to that with what are you looking to what benefit of hematite are you looking to align with? What is your intention with it? Like I am grounded and protected. I focus my mind to, complete a task, or I focus my mind to connect into my higher self, whatever your kind of focus is to use with it. Start that mantra out with I am grounded and protected, and then add on to it with your intention and words that align with your intention at that time. Also, a great stone to pair with grounding yoga poses such as mountain pose, downward dog, and bridge pose, really to support that grounded energy, balance in the body. Really, really great. So they tell us what oils we can add to the use of hematite to enhance its benefits.
Well, since there's a wide range of benefits, there's a wide range of oils, but I'll give you a few. And again, after you've had some experience, you pick your intuition and you pick your intention and then listen to your intuition. But these are some to start with. If you're working on focus, then that's going to be aided by lemon, raspberry, or spearmint. Creativity, that amazing wild orange, tangerine, clary sage is another good one. Grounding, Katie said we all need more grounding, and we need to give it more importance in our daily routines, and making sure that we have that grounding. The grounding blend, myrrh and vetiver are just a couple that can help with that in general. If you want to go past that range, look at your tree oils. Most of those have a grounding benefit too, among their other benefits. For confidence, bergamot is one of my all-time favorites, but you can also look to cassia, spearmint, or lavender. Self-esteem, bergamot again, but this time try, if that doesn't feel right, then think about jasmine or patchouli. If we start talking about those physical benefits, if you're working with addictions, then black pepper, of course, as you know, if you've listened to my others, is my all-time favorite for supporting that. But copaiba and basil, and bergamot are also good for that. Leg cramps, you're going to get some benefit from marjoram, the massage blend, or basil. And insomnia, something we all, or many of us, have problems with. Then I would try the restful blend, lavender or Roman chamomile to get started. Any of those a favorite of yours, Katie?
I always pull towards bergamot. I don't know why, but I just have always found it so intriguing. Just the oil itself, the scent of it, and the benefits of it. I just really, really like bergamot. So I'd have to say that's what I'm pulling to for this one. That's what's standing out. And it seems to have, in this particular case, it seems to have a lot of uses here with hematite, which is really cool. So hematite aligns with the root chakra. No surprise there, right? We're talking about grounding. Aligns with the root chakra. It also aligns with the element of earth, no surprise, but it also aligns with element of fire as well. So hematite has that grounding energy, but it also has an energy that supports you in sparking that fire inside of you, sparking the fire of passion, sparking the fire of release, and those types of things. Its grounding energy really supports you in a lot of different ways and processes, which will also support your growth and transformation. Really, really cool. So we've talked about the benefits, we've talked about the oils, the mantras, the yoga. How else can we use this stone, Cynthia?
Well, it's a great one. That beautiful shiny mirror finish makes beautiful jewelry, or it's just a fascinating piece of eye candy to keep around. I know I love to look at the finish on that stone. The color to me is intriguing. And having it, wearing it, or keeping it around will help protect you from, among other things, the negative energy. But it also, as we've been talking about, helps you stay grounded. Keep it by your front door to protect against those negative energies coming, into your home. Put it in your office to encourage higher concentration and creativity. Hematite is great in feng shui as a stone for work and creative play. And of course, as we've talked about, you use it with your essential oils.
I love it. So many great ways to use hematite. So drop a comment below and let us know, how are you going to use hematite today, this week? What are you going to do with a hematite stone to support your growth, your transformation, and really just walking through life every day? We'd love to hear from you. Also, if you'd like to grab the PDF that has all the information we talked about today, drop a comment PDF and we'll get it right over to you. So thanks for being here.